It's my birthday today, so I may or may not be drinking vodka from this Waffle House mug. Smooth. What's up, everybody? I'm Kiki, and welcome back to the Weekly Ritual, Coast Cult's news show on YouTube. Let's get started. We start this week's episode with a heavy heart as we learn the news of the passing of original Bad Brains vocalist Sid McRae. No cause of death was revealed, but his death was said to be sudden and shocking to the hardcore community all over the world, as well as New York City. Sid was the original singer of the pre-Bad Brains band Mind Power and was personally responsible for turning the band onto heavy metal and hardcore punk. We send our sympathies out to Sid's family, friends, and fans at this time. Another soul who crossed over the Rainbow Bridge this week was Wade Allison of Iron Age. The Texas thrash and hardcore guitar player passed away suddenly. No cause of death was revealed. The news was posted by the band as well as by their label 20 Buck Spin, which reissued their beloved 2009 album The Sleeping Eye last year. Wade also performed in Mammoth Grinder and Eternal Champion. Rest in power, Wade. In case you missed it, features at ghostcultmag.com. On the interview front, we talked to Jesse Hosick of 10 Years. Their new album, Violent Allies, is out this week on Mascot Label Group. The creative process. We also got a sneak peek at the artwork for the Violent Allies Deluxe Edition no one has seen yet. Also on YouTube, we interviewed Tom Coles of UK progressive sludge band Sale. Sale's summertime single Mannequin is out now, and the single version also contains a couple of synthwave versions just for a little fun. We talked to Tom all about the history of the band, how they write songs, and a whole lot more. For podcasts, we talked to Derek Sherenian, formerly of Dream Theater and currently of Sons of Apollo and Black Country Communion, all about his brand new solo album, The Phoenix, coming out this week on Inside Out Music. We talked to Derek all about his love of progressive music, all his guest collaborators like Steve Vai, Zakk Wylde, and Kiko Loureiro of Megadeth on his album, and a whole lot more. We also interviewed Diamond Rowe of Tetrarch. Tetrarch recently signed to Napalm Records for a worldwide deal, and their recent single broke the Billboard charts over the summer for the mainstream rock charts, which is quite an impressive feat. Diamond's a badass shredder, and we talked all about the whole history of the band and the current climate in the country. We also talked to frequent Steven Wilson collaborator Tim Bonis about his new solo album, Progressive Music, and Tim's artistic endeavors. And now for the news rundown. What does Corey Taylor think? I'll tell you what Corey Taylor thinks. He thinks he's doing a new live streaming concert to celebrate his debut solo album, CMFT, coming out October 2nd on Roadrunner Records. He's doing a full production concert event over at the Great Western Forum in Los Angeles, and Corey's going to have his full band, pyro, opening bands. It's going to be sick. You can get tickets to watch it now. Deftones is launching a new video and single this week, Genesis. And secretly teased the track over on social media, and fans immediately picked up on it with almost 20,000 views in just less than a day. The new album, Ohms, comes out September 25th on Warner Brothers Records. Devin Townsend has released a brand new episode of his podcast series. Episode number 9 focuses on strapping young lad's final album, The New Black. Devin goes deep into a lot of philosophy and things going on with him personally, as well as a deep dive into the album. Ghost Cult has an upcoming interview with Devin about his brand new live album. Be on the lookout for that. Last week we brought you news that Mastodon released their brand new album, Medium Rarities, with their first new single, Fallen Torches, as well as a bunch of rarities and rarely heard live and instrumental tracks. The band released 2 visualizers and videos, one for Fallen Torches and one for their rare but awesome cover of Metallica's Orion. In a bit of what the fuck news, Quiet Riot announced this week that they are continuing on even though they lost their leader and drummer Frankie Benali. The band made the announcement just less than 14 days after Frankie's passing, which I have to admit is a little curious, but apparently it was one of Frankie's last wishes that the band continue. They do have touring committed to and a recent album to promote. Johnny Kelly of Typo Negative fame and Silvertune, one of our favorite dudes in music, is going to take the drum throne. He had been filling in for Frankie recently, so while we're a little confused about the timing, surely if it was Frankie's wishes and the band wants to stay together, we'll look forward to some more Quiet Riot. Stoner rock legends Fu Manchu released a cover of Rush's Working Man as a tribute to Neil Peart. The band was at Rush's final concert ever, and Working Man was the final song. Yes, I know Working Man was not originally recorded or written by Neil. Don't fucking at us. The cover's awesome. It's like Black Sabbath covering Rush. It's pretty sick. Dark Tranquillity released their brand new single, Phantom Days, from their upcoming album Moment, coming in November from Century Media Records. The Mellow Death Legends are coming back with a new album we're super hype about. We will surely interview the band coming soon. One of our favorite bands in the world now released their incredible Allison Chains cover of Them Bones. Of course, the cover comes from the upcoming Magnetic Eye Dirt Redux Allison Chains tribute album featuring incredible bands from across stoner, heavy metal, and doom bands. We're super pumped for this. Thou is one of the best bands in the world and one of the best cover bands in the world. They recently released a bunch of covers albums up on their Bandcamp you should also check out and support those guys. Metallica, Beastie Boys, Jack White, Run the Jewels, and many more will take part in Bonnaroo Festival's virtual Reality Weekend Festival online next weekend, September 24th through the 26th. Bonnaroo, like all the festivals across the world, were canceled due to the pandemic this year, so we're super pumped for yet another online streaming event that's going to be historic performances, current performances, and a whole lot more. In an interesting bit of news that affects bands and musicians and fans and journalists, Facebook over the weekend clarified their new live streaming music policy that officially goes into effect October 1st. I know people freaked out badly about this when it was first reported. A member of Facebook reached out to us at Ghost Cult to help clarify the situation. So really quickly, your videos with music are okay, but not long and uninterrupted videos. Uploads of entire albums with no video and just an image are prohibited and probably will get you limited or banned. Videos of yourself playing your own music or videos of your shows, videos of you live streaming are perfectly fine. You are not going to get your account taken down. And of course, DIY artists, your videos of copyrighted or non-copyrighted music to Facebook are okay, as long as it's a live performance, as long as it's not a full album for hours and hours. So maybe one song at a time, a handful of songs at a time. We'll get more clarity on this. There'll be a link below explaining everything. Progressive metal band Gargoyle is signed to Season of Mist and dropped a brand new single. The band features Dave Davidson of Revocation and Luke Roberts of Ayahuasca. And the band released their new single, Plastic Nothing, with a new killer video. Be on the lookout for their full-length album in early October. Ozzy Osbourne, fresh off of his 9 Lives of Ozzy Osbourne documentary on A&E, is dropping a brand new album, but not new music. It's a deluxe version of his 40th anniversary Blizzard of Oz solo debut. The deluxe edition featured never-before-heard singles, live cuts, and 2 live concerts on the deluxe edition. In some more throwback news, Fear Factory is back in the news. They announced a brand new album for next year, Regenerate, and launched a GoFundMe to finish the rest of the album. Of course, there was some controversy as members Dino Cazares and Burton C. Bell bickered a little bit online about the nature of the album and the nature of the crowdfunding. Dino assured fans that it is to help complete the record, and anything left over funds-wise will go to make videos for all the songs and promotion and production. So we're super excited for new Fear Factory. We actually have an interview coming up soon with Burton C. Bell about the new album from his other project, Ascension of the Watchers. Active Denial is the brand new death metal supergroup. The band has been dropping a new single, new videos, new album on the way, all kinds of exciting things. And most exciting for us is a guy we're a huge fan of, their drummer Krima, who of course you may know from his time at Dark Funeral. He played live with Behemoth. Of course he's in Septic Flesh Live and a bunch of other bands. Krima is awesome. He dropped a drum playthrough video for their new single, Puzzle Heart. Definitely check it out. Floridian industrial artist Anti Mozbeast is releasing his 4th album of 2020. His second full-length, Anti Mozbeast 2, drops October 16th. Be on the lookout for more coverage of that album here at Ghost Cult. And finally, Job for a Cowboy unveiled more details about their comeback record due next year. It's going to be produced by Jason Sukoff, and of course will now feature the drumming of Naveen Compromise, formerly of Animals' Leaders and currently of Entheos. He also played with Monstrosity, so the guy is amazing, and we're super pumped. If you enjoyed this video and other Ghost Cult content, please like and subscribe to the notification right down below. Ring that bell to find out every time we release new videos, at least 3 every week. And now for a look at who rules in streaming. First up this week, Sick of It All dropped the first of their Quarantine Sessions live streams. They dropped a deep cut video of their playthrough of the song Alone, and the band is planning to drop more tracks every 2 weeks. Daniel Decay of Exciter dropped an awesome cover of Slayer's classic Mandatory Suicide featuring Danko Jones, Ted Aguiar of Death Angel, Corey Hoffing of Crimson Shadows, and Michael Amara of Krusty Media. The video is incredible. You want to check this out. And finally, YouTuber and Instagram sensation Poopin' Boogers, who does flute covers of death metal songs, dropped an incredible flute solo cover from Black Dog and Murder, Removal of the Oaken Stake, from their recent album Verminous, out on Metal. Recent other covers of Job for a Cowboy, Periphery, and Tool.
And now for a quick look at some of the music out this week for New Music Friday.
10 Years, Violent Allies, Mascot Records. 1782 and Acid Mammoth, Doom Sessions Volume 2 split on Heavy Psych Sounds. Ace Frehley, Origins Volume 2 on E1. Bang DeLeafy, Housefly on Nefarious Industries. Brother Fire Tribe, Feel the Bird, self-released. Derek Sherenian, The Phoenix on Inside Out Music. Dinfari, Merkers, Air Perf. Code 666 Records. Fintroll, Rittersvad on Century Media. Fires in the Distance, Echoes from the Deep, November, Prosthetic Records. Flying Colors, Third Stage Live in London, Music Theories. Heathen, Empire of the Blind, Nuclear Blast Recordings. The Infernal Sea, Negotium Crucis, Apocalyptic Witchcraft. Melted Bodies, Enjoy Yourself, Sweatband Recordings. Movements, No Good Left to Give on Fearless Records. Napalm Death, Throes of Joy in the Jaws of Defeatism, Century Media Records. Plague Years, Circle of Darkness on E1 Music. Raven, Metal City on SPV Steamhammer. Varg, Zeichen on Napalm Records. Various artists, Dirt Redux, the tribute album to Alice in Chains on Magnetic Eye Records. And finally, the White Swan EP, Nocturnal Transmission, War Crime Recordings.
Now for the mailbag. New and old stuff we're digging on this week. The mailbag's a little special this week because it's my birthday. So first up, this shirt. I got this awesome Slayer Sinatra mashup from TeePublic. TeePublic's the awesome company that has brought you shirts like Celine Dion and Phil Collins metal spoof shirts, and this Sinatra Blue Eyes shirt tickles my metal funny bone. Fun fact, I saw Slayer and Sinatra in the same week in 1991, because I'm old as fuck. And for a final pick of the week, I got my new Mortal album by Necrot in awesome red vinyl. Shout out to Necrot, Tank Crimes, and Merch Table for fast delivery on this album that I just ordered recently. Super pumped. Definitely the death metal album of the year. Also, check out our recent interview with the guys right here on YouTube. That's our show, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out some more of our content right up here. As we say every week when we close this out, it's a tough time in the world. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and stay fucking metal.